The most frequent question that I receive in my direct messages is, Elvira, why your garments are so expensive? Can't you produce a ready-to-wear collection that is more affordable? Let's calculate together how much does it actually cost. Here we go. So consider that the biggest difference between ready-to-wear and made-to-measure is simply in finances, okay? The more cheaper you see the garment, the more money the company spent upfront to produce, prepare, and launch the collection. So if you see a higher price tag, that signifies, and if it's made to measure, that means that a company or a brand produces on demand, on the spot. We don't produce upfront the collection and then wait until it's gonna be sold. In my case, I produce on demand. It's a slow fashion. It is less wasteful, let's say, rather than producing the ready-to-wear collections. So here's the main, let's say, calculations for ready-to-wear brand. So there is no point to do a ready-to-wear collection, invest in a very expensive advertisement, in a very good model, in very good photographer, in very good website, if you don't have enough quantity of the products. So to create a quantity that will be worth a good investment of great photographer, great editing, great team working on it, great stylist, hair artist, makeup artist, etc., etc., if you don't produce at least 1,000 pieces per model, okay? So let's say on average, we don't specify the garment. Let's say on average, the cost price of manufacturing with the fabric, with label, with shipment, with import taxes. Let's say on average, the cost of one garment is going to be a cost price $50. And you need to produce 1,000 pieces per one model, one style, in let's say one black dress, okay, in different sizes. So 1,000 pieces. Then you cannot open a brand or a store with just one model, right? People will say, oh, why don't you have it in red? Okay, another $50,000, all right? 2 colors, for example. So, and you cannot open the store with just one model. You need at least a variety of at least 20. So multiply $50,000 to 20. You need to invest at least $1 million to jumpstart the new collection that you need to sell really quick. So you need to invest in a great model. You need to invest in lots of money in the ads. You need to invest in marketing. You need to invest in great photographers, in a great team that will help you push the sales, etc., etc. So it's $1 million just into the production, plus a lot of money to marketing, budget for ads, for models, campaigns, etc., etc. So I would say $1.5 million just to jumpstart. And then right now we're talking about just first collection. And normally the brands are producing 2 to 4 collections per year. So you need to be sure that what you produced, you're absolutely gonna sell so that you will have your returns on investment. So you will sell at least 50% of what you produced, so that you will have money to do. And while you're selling this collection and you're pushing the sales, you need to already produce and prepare the import of the next collection, so that as soon as you run out of this one or the season passes, you need to ship the new one, right? And each season you need to produce more innovative styles, more, you cannot sell the same stuff all the time, right? You need to bring new styles, new trends, new colors, etc., etc. So, yeah, it is hard to start with your own money. So that's why people are searching for investors, or that's why the brands like mine are doing the garments made to measure. When the client comes, right there on the spot, the garment is produced, made to measure, no wastes, exactly how the client wants. It's not like he arrived into your online store or your store, and we were not even talking about trends or anything like that. They arrive to your store and they say, oh yeah, it's cool, but it's in black. I wish it was gray or burgundy. The design also should be interesting. It should be unique enough that they will buy from you and not from your competitor. So you see, the risks are great. So yeah, that's why fashion is one of the most difficult industries to work in, because it depends on so many factors. It depends on the season, it depends on the trend, it depends on the gender, on the current style direction, on the country. In each country, fashion currently is different. So yeah, nobody promised it's gonna be easy, but it's still possible, but fashion does still exist. So now you will know a little more about the fashion industry. Follow for more fashion inspiration and knowledge about fashion.